Hi, so I'm just going to show you the new Aztron pumps for this season. We've got an electric e-pump here which you can connect to your car. We've got the double action pump and then the new triple action pump as well. I'll talk you through the features of each one and what works best for you basically. We'll push those out of the way and we'll talk about the e-pump. So this has got suckers on the bottom of it, so it sticks on the counter nice and easy. Stops it rattling about when you're pumping it up outside. You've got a super heavy duty rubberized tube on here, so it's not like a basic cheapy sort of plastic tube. The hose just comes on and off nice and easy. Connects to your car, your 12 volt, 15 volt in your car, and then you've got a power button and a plus minus. You can pump this one up to 16 psi, which is enough for most paddleboards. The flow on this one is 75 litres per minute on the lower pressure, and then as it kicks into the high pressure, it will do 50 litres per minute. So it's a bit quicker than a manual pump. You don't have to pump it up yourself. It's very easy. It will take a few minutes to pump up your board, but if you want the easiest powerful electric pump, then the e-pump from Aztron is a great buy. So they're good value. They're not super high end, and they're not cheap basic ones which we have had issues in the past with. So this is a good mid-range electric pump. Won't take long to pump up. Okay, the next pump in the range is the new double action pump. So we'll just show you this one. Take the other two out of the way. So this pump has got a 2,400 square centimetre volume of the tube. So this will pump the board up really quickly. It's a higher volume than a lot of other pumps on the market. You do get a pressure gauge on the top of it, so it'll tell you where you are with this one. It also pumps on the inflow here, and you can suck air out of the board by using the other side of the top of the handle here. It's got great big comfy handles on it. It's aluminium shaft on it, and you've got a switch you can change from single action to double action. What that basically means is if you have double action, as you pull the pump up it will blow air in, and as you push it down it will also blow air in. So it'll blow twice as quick as a basic type of pump. After a while you might find it difficult to lift the handle up, so you can simply change the pump from double action to single action, and then you'll just pump on the downflow then. So it's easier to get the maximum pressure on it afterwards. So that's the double action pump. It's a really good mainstay type of pump. It will get your board pumped up super quick from Aztron. Okay, so the last pump we're going to talk to you about is the new triple action pump. So this is the most volume, the most power, it's the best pump they have in the range. So it comes with the same hose which just attaches on. This one just attaches onto the front of the pump. It doesn't have an option to suck the air out of it. So it's got three settings on here. If you set it on number 1, it'll basically, as you lift the handle up, it'll blow air into the board. As you push it down, it'll also blow air into the board. But you have a double chamber on this one, or a double tube on it. This one will blow in the quicker than the sort of standard type pump. So the standard pump has a volume of the cylinder of 2,400 square centimeters. This one is 3,200. So it's a fair bit more power into it. After a while, it'll be difficult to lift the handle up with all the power you're putting through it. So you can change the pump to number 2. And then what that does is basically, as you lift the handle up now, there'll be no air blowing into the board. So it only blows on the downstroke on number 2, but you are using both cylinders, so you get plenty of power into it. Eventually you might want to top it up super high, and then you can turn it onto number 3, and that will basically just use the narrower tube and only on the down position. So you will get lots of pressure into the board very easily using just the one chamber on it. That is the most powerful setting. It actually blows up to 30 psi, which is higher than all the rest of them. So that is the new Aztron triple action